Welcome, 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 superstar seed with superhuman abilities. It's your favorite hood prophet, Lulu Della Psychic, here to bring you another divinely guided channeled message. Yes, yes, yes. This message is a message in regards to reincarnation. The channeled message is gone before your time. The channeled movie is Down to Earth, featuring Chris Rock and Regina King. Wanda Sykes is also in the movie as well. Back and better than ever. You are back and better than ever. Ain't going back and forth with these. Living your best life. All right. But I've been getting this message very strongly that someone was unalived before their time and they have reincarnated, okay, in this lifetime. All right? Because your divine mission was meant to be completed. Okay? So gone before your time. The land before time. You come from a land before time. A time before time. Okay? You are truly divine. You are truly from a royal bloodline. All right? The mother as well as the daughter. Okay, this is a specific message for a specific few. Okay, God is telling you to trust the process. All right, these activations remain an open channel to receive this sacred information. Okay, listen to the signs. They are not deceiving you. Okay, you're not crazy. You are truly an earth angel. You are human, but you are superhuman. That's why you have heightened senses. You're able to see things that other people are not able to see. You're able to hear things that other people, okay, regular human beings, aren't able to see. You are able to sense things, feel things, almost as if animalistic is what I'm channeling, right? You're very balanced, you're very zen. You don't do well with chaos and drama. Okay? You've come to restore balance, to claim your throne. Okay? Your royalty. You are royalty. Okay, and there's a lot of entities and other beings on this planet who are infuriated by the fact that you keep coming back, you keep reincarnating, you keep resurrecting. Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for liking the live. Subscribe if you're feeling the royal vibes. So we're gonna keep the mother here. Okay, you are protected. You are safe. All right. Someone was hired to unalive you because of your gifts and abilities, because you are an awakener. Mm. Someone was also attracted to you as well. And man, your energy, your aura, people can't control themselves, their sexual urges. Okay? This message is very specific, okay, in regards to you. So you could have been in a lot of situations where, men or women could have tried to force themselves, okay, on you. Okay? Individuals could have been reptilian in nature, okay? Someone could have been arrested or incarcerated, or they will be. Told you, you are safe, chosen one. And the fact that the Squid Games came out is even more confirmation. I was going to save this message, but I kept seeing 4, 5, 6. Someone is going to hit or get hit, or you're going to make a hit. Okay? This Squid Game is real. And you are the winner, the chosen one. You're number 4, 5, 6. Okay, you could be an aunt, or your aunt could. I feel like that has nothing to do with the message, but something could have been going on with your aunt in a younger individual. hmm See, now this is a lot of artificial intelligence. Okay, this is like the Terminator. Like something is being developed, okay, through artificial intelligence. It's like they're trying to mimic simulate angelic intelligence, divine knowledge and wisdom, okay, through this artificial flavors, okay, to replace, okay, God's children. hmm Yeah, to remove your voice, to stop you from speaking, to stop you from receiving with this asphyxiation, suffocation. Someone could be a transgender, you're safe, okay? A lot of, even if you're transgender, you know, a lot of people, they had past lives as women and men. And when you reincarnate, sometimes you remember, especially when you awaken. That's why I don't really judge. I don't judge people who are, men to be men, because they could have most definitely reincarnated as a man in this lifetime. The only thing I have a problem with is like, hey, even though you are, uh, you know, dressing up or drag, that's what, transgenders, that's basically drag, the drag queen. Somebody could be a drag queen. And so even though you are homosexual or anything like that, it's like you're not a woman in this lifetime. Okay? So, it kind of the lines get blurred when people start fighting over who's a real woman and who's not a real woman. If you don't have a womb, no one is able to be birthed through your womb, a portal. You know, you lose your soul, okay, when you castrate yourself. Then you become seedless. And what do we say about fruit without seed? It's artificial, right? You lose yourself. And if you watch enough people's testimonies, a lot of people process, they regret it. So you can't just say we're spreading hate crimes, or we're, not catering to your delusion. These are literally people like you's testimonies. You know, talk to these people and ask them how they feel. There's plenty of YouTube videos in regards to this. Yeah, on the down low. A female could be on the down low. Yeah. So and they wanted to set you up. So you had men and women, okay, in a past life that were attracted to you, and you could have let them know, like, hey, I don't swing that way. Yeah, this could be a wow. Somebody in your aunt has passion for you. Aunt passion. So you have a lot of family history of incest. Yeah, you are a celebrity in a past life. So this is for a specific few. If you resonate with this message, this is a confirmation. You were a celebrity in a past life and you were unalived too soon. And you have reincarnated. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for liking the live. I'm joining the chat right now. Trying to make sure that everything stays in frame. You could have been a photographer. Like, yeah, you were in front of the you were a celebrity, a star, or you did something for celebrities or stars. A director is also what I'm channeling. You were a man. You were a man. Whoa, she's a man. You were a man. Look at all these males. You were a man in a past life. You were a celebrity male. Enemies closer than you think. People who were closer to you, your best friends, your BFFs. Your closest friends were your enemies. You were at the top of the charts. Somebody was upset. So they set you up because you was climbing the charts. You were on the rise. Whoa, look at God telling the truth. You started telling the truth. And things started unfolding. You unfolded that you found something out. And it made someone upset. They didn't like you telling the truth or telling people the truth. Yeah, you were framed. Whoa. I'm hearing I am your twin flame. Y'all heard the knock on my wall? Ooh, the spirits is here. You were framed. People were lying on your name. A lot of your creativity came from the stars. You were a star. You were a star. Master number 33, life path 6. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody was saying like women, pimps and hoes. They were trying to pimp you. Yeah, you were proven innocent. So they could have framed you, false accusations, you could have went to court and you were proven innocent. And it's all these religious people who are con artists and you were talking about these people. That could have been a truth that you were speaking of. That somebody's a con artist, and somebody could have been saying you were a con, and you were proven to be a real prophet. Okay, it's like, yeah, like what does it say? They call it farming on streamers, undercover private investigation, and you were proven innocent. And so they decided to hire an assassin through biological warfare, chemical. Wow. And this was successful with the operation didn't backfire. Your family was involved. You weren't a freak weirdo. Yeah, with kinky in reverse. So maybe you didn't have kinky hair. Your hair could have been straight. You could have had straight hair, or you were straight. You weren't homosexual. You're not missing. All my friends are dead. Karma. So whoever was involved, whoever was involved, a lot of people are getting karma, or a lot of people are passing away. It's almost like every time you reincarnate, they find you and they try to redo you know what I'm saying? It's like they're trying to keep you away from the throne so they can put these artificial individuals who want to play the left hand game, yeah, to stalk you, to send you psychological warfare, to say like you have mental health issues. Yeah, through futuristic tech. So the GOV is definitely what I'm channeling. Yeah, at a federal level, secret. It's bigger than it's bigger than the feds. Yeah, your family definitely was involved in this game and playing these games and this warfare. I'm hearing backstabbers trying to take your place. Family was involved, sold child for money. Somebody sold you out for money as a child. Like I said, this could feel like this is like you living this again. It's happening in this lifetime, or it has happened to you in this lifetime as well. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Throw some love in the chat. Throw some love in the chat. Okay, this could have something to do with false accusations in regards to a child. Okay, harming a child. Yeah, it's a lot of wicked people. You could have been speaking up about these people who sell their children for money, okay? To be rich. I don't know what for. Yeah, for money. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody's upset because you won the game. A game that you weren't even playing. Well, why are you not listening? I'm reading, I'm channeling. They're not for you to read, they're for you to listen. That's why a lot of people, they can't hear what you're saying. This message is probably not even for you. It's for a chosen few. It's not meant to be read. Somebody is still alive. Or they were still alive, but they were suffocated. Wow, somebody was pronounced dead. So what I'm channeling here, because I'm a psychic medium, I'm connecting with someone. I'm hearing they're not with us anymore, but someone is telling me that I was alive, but they suffocated me. They were suffocated. They were still alive. It's not for you. Sorry. That's what I'm talking about, this angry energy, these cults, these people who are part of these soulless individuals. Yeah, tampering with evidence, tampering with energy. Yeah, they're scared. They wanted to put fear in you. They were scared because you started telling the truth, because you could see the truth. You can hear the truth. You're speaking the truth, and that's why they're afraid of you. You know what happened. How could she possibly know, or how could he possibly know that this person was still alive and they were suffocated? Because people are starting to see that you are really psychic, you are really a channel, a medium, and you're bringing justice to people who were unalive, gone too soon, gone before their time. You are a voice for spirit. Okay? Not these fake religious cons that want to sit up here and say, oh, you're talking to demons. They're the demons. And we don't talk to you. And we don't talk to you. If you were smart, if you were wise, you could easily turn your phone and read. I can read it just fine on my phone. You know, that's why I don't entertain. Yeah, look, you know too much. And they don't know enough. They didn't know nothing. Look, futuristic tech for technology. So there's these cults or these secret societies. They're doing something with children for wisdom or knowledge to get some type of futuristic tech going. Something like that is going on. Something like that is going on. They're sacrificing children for technology. They're lying on people who are telling the truth about what it is that they're doing. Yeah. And okay, so something is going on like biological warfare, yeah, with this transgenderism. That's literally genocide. And whoever that was that told me that I'm rude, you forgot to put an E after it's you are rude, not you're rude. That's why you can't read, because you can't spell. So you talking about, oh, fix your cards because they upside down, you can't read them, but you can't even spell. They casting spells. Yeah, magicians tampering with the energy. Yeah, on your live, on your YouTube. Told you it's warfare on your YouTube, on your streams, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your TikTok. Okay? And your family could also be involved in this as well. In this warfare, while they secretly watch you. They may not be blood related to you. Yeah, female with male in reverse, or a male who is in drag. It's reminding me of 2-1 food. That's what I'm hearing. What's wrong, little boy in drag? That's what I'm hearing. Wesley Snipes. Your uncle, not your sister. You're my uncle. Your uncle could be watching you too. Yeah, your male uncle. Your uncle could be a female. Someone's uncle could be a female, or like dresses like a female. Or your brother. Your sister could have abandoned you. Your brother, not your sister. It was your brothers that were involved. That's what I'm hearing. That's what he's telling me. This is a male. Like I said, you were a male in the past life. You were a male celebrity. And it's your brothers. Wow. I'm hearing A, B, C. So easy as do, re, mi. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Baby, you and me, girl. Wow. God is so good. God is so good. Yeah, they left this. It's like they wanted you to be alone, to be drained of your divine essence and energy. They wanted to drain you of everything, fabricating lies about you. Yeah, and they all signed NDAs. That's why they're not speaking about it. That's why they've been trying to, and I almost felt like my throat chakra was being attacked, but God is protecting me through this message. When no one else was telling the truth, as soon as you start telling the truth, they wanted to silence you. I'm hearing, let the games begin. Told you, they wanted to take your identity. A simulation. Wow, y'all, this is deep. Okay? And you know how people passed away and then they start making these holograms? Yeah, multiple people are involved. I'm hearing the secret is out. Yeah, you're not a religious con. You're a true son and a true daughter, a true star. Yeah, your brother, big money. Be quiet. To be quiet, somebody was paid to be quiet. Your brother or your brothers. You could have been, somebody was dating a water sign, or this person was a water sign. Wow. Tell me more about this situation. What else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Look, it came out again. Look, I told you that's what they do. I cannot make this up. And we have a little delay right now. Look, colt. caregiver. This person, whoever was taking care of you, was a part of a cult. Crime of passion. Yeah, they were saying something about something sexual. Somebody was supposed to be taking care of you. Somebody was like your provider, okay? Or this is hitting kind of personal too. Like when I kept picking up uncle, like my uncle molested me, my dad's brother. So that's what I'm picking up too. Like I said, something about your past life. It's like it's happening again. People, say false accusations towards you. Somebody who was supposed to be caring for you. It's almost like they always have somebody that's a part of this group to come towards you. Yeah, look at Oregon. I'm trying to tell you, organized crime. Come on now. Wow. This is not by accident. Nothing. Whoa. Y'all, this is freaking me the sometimes look. 'Tis the season to be psychic. La 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 la. This is not by accident. This accident wasn't an accident. You could have passed away in an accident. Wow. Wow, now I'm picking up left eye. I was in a car accident because he was telling the truth. Look, and they tried to clean it up. You didn't make it. Wow. For money, man. Look at all these bodies. Yo, show me some love in the chat. I'm just like, wow, right now. Wow, they can't bury this. Somebody's in regret. Not coming to the burial. Some people are not in regret. Wow. Man-made disaster. You were dating this person. Now I'm picking up on Aaliyah. Yeah, somebody is a assassin. Somebody was dating a serial killer. Whoa. What am I? I told you it was a celebrity. I didn't even know this. These are new cards. And I told you was a male too. For some of you. Ugh. Y'all. Whoa. Accomplice, a partner in crime. I just keep hearing, I don't care if we on the run. Look, accomplice, partner in a crime of passion. Someone was dating. This is a couple. And what's going down in Tarot Town? The kid's about to start tripping. These two people have children. Anytime I start channeling something real big like this, that's what happens. Oh, y'all. Something more Holy Spirit? Yeah, this is a married couple. Desert. Dubai. Egypt, India. There could be some type of organized crime going on in your neighborhood. Wow, neighborhood 101, 102, next door. Maybe your neighbor could be in an accident, or your neighbor was doing somebody you live next to, someone close to you. It might be an accident in your neighborhood. Somebody tried to cause some type of accident. Yeah, it might be some TV crews, news. What's this? Someone's child is not theirs. It's not your child. So I'm picking up IVF. Wow, y'all. This is amazing. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they want to swap destinies with you. That's why they sent someone to unalive you. That's why you were unalive. That's why I was unalive. By the rich and the powerful, organized crime. Because I wouldn't have sexual intercourse with them or with him. It could have been a group thing too. Yeah, they're getting some bad karma. They thought that they could pay you, that you would be down with the get down. They felt like they could just add more zeros, and you still said no. You could fear, yeah. And it was a power hungry, thing going on. It felt like they were entitled to you. No one told this person no. Whoever this person was. Yeah, look at, we got LGBTQ in reverse. You're definitely being watched. Yep. They were watching you. And that's why they want to, your children are protected as well. Your children are safe. Yeah, I told you, you're an ancient royal bloodline. Biological. That's why you're going through so much warfare. Because you come from, I told you, look at something about your uncle has been attacking you, one of your uncles, okay? Multiple people are involved. Yeah, your own blood, man. Be your own blood, man. Something with this person is in jail. The uncle that's in jail or is in and out of jail. That could have been why somebody is ill. Somebody's not doing so good. They're sick. You're eternal. Yeah. This is organized crime from these cults. You could have been a caregiver. You could have taken care of people. Somebody's in a wheelchair. They wanted to put you in a wheelchair. These organized crime, these cults, they're pissed the fuck off. They tried to take your children to get you off a course so you wouldn't fulfill your mission, your destiny. And they've been intruding on you energetically. Like I said, your YouTube, your live streams, your TikToks, they're always there. They're trying to cover up their involvement. Okay? They're watching your packages, your deliveries. Somebody really wants to pay you. Yeah, they want to transfer some type of money so they can keep something covered up. What else, Holy Spirit? Somebody took something into their own hands, and now they have to, market the beast. Somebody definitely sold their free will. Somebody sold their free will, and you didn't do nothing to these individuals. Yeah. There's no question. Information is in reverse. Informant is in reverse. Okay, something is almost like your neighbor is not a snitch. There's missing information. It's like it's no question that something's going on in your neighborhood, or somebody is not a snitch. They're like that no one's not telling anyone. It's almost like something could have happened, but no one is saying anything. Yeah, because it's organized. Maybe because they're guilty. They're doing something illegal themselves. Okay. There could be a lot of like prostitution in your neighborhood. Okay. Or like you can see a lot of people walking around. Yeah, something like that. Like I can't get the homeless people. Funeral home in reverse. Somebody is still alive. Confirmation. Somebody who was passed away. Somebody's not passed away. At least one of these people are still alive. And they're watching too. They're watching. Look, Squid Games came out. People with minorities, children, targeting poor communities. You were targeted. They're playing spiritual warfare with you, games, to launder money. I'm also hearing racketeering. Wow. Yeah, somebody was intruding on someone's property or something in your neighborhood. Somebody could have broken into someone's home. Somebody's obsessed with you. They're gonna get caught. Somebody got caught on camera. For trespassing. I love you. But it's like I'm married. You could have someone, okay? I told you. This could be a married couple, celebrity couple. And I felt like the husband, the man, was trying to talk to you. Somebody has a wicked husband, somebody's husband or boyfriend or whatever. This person is a dog. And somebody is like, but you married. Aren't you married? Aren't you already in a commitment? That's what I'm picking up. Look at Agents of Satan is here. Watching. They can't sleep. These motherfuckers is losing sleep. They're trying to torture you physically. mentally. Somebody could have been, they were beat up, tied up, or you went through a lot of torture, spiritually, emotionally. You're definitely in the entertainment industry, movies, but if something is biblical, you're anointed. Something that they are consistently doing is being blocked. Okay? You're fated to marry someone, yeah, wow, in a past life. Right now, in this life, this shit is backfiring. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So it's like God had mercy on your enemies. God wanted to give them another chance, but it's like they keep on doing it. Every time you reincarnate, every time you come back, they let their hate and their envy and their greed, I'm hearing, supersede their intuition. Yeah. Yeah, this is, trying to tell you, it's federal, the White House. Yeah. And now look, now they overindulging. Look, these motherfuckers, I'm trying to tell you, that's why you see what they doing to children. They're addicts now. These demons are on them. These are alcoholic and drug abusers. I feel sick to my stomach. Yeah, and they're shipping them out from other countries. They're flying them out. They're putting them in, there's kids in trucks. There's kids on planes and shipping containers. And maybe that's why something's going on with the import and the exporting in somebody's shipments. Something is under a private investigation, and that's the reason why the government is shut down. That's the reason why the government is shut down. Yeah, when it comes, look at, and these people are involved too. People who are supposed to be protecting children are involved in this. Yeah, look at sold to be popular. Hitman portal. They didn't know. Somebody is trying to like siphon your energy through sex. Yeah, sacrifice children or your children. They wanted to scam you. The angel of death is on a lot of people. Yeah, you're an empath, and that's your superpower. You have a heart. Yeah, you don't abuse children or animals. You love children and you loved animals. These accusations could have caused you to start, drinking or even picking up a cigarette. Because who wouldn't? It was a big projection. And it's like your family, your friends, people part of these organizations, these cowards, they all joined in. Look, resurrection came out. You came back. You came back. Look, medical malpractice in reverse. They can't do what they did. They can't do it again. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Look, that's why these people can't sleep. They got to drink and do drugs just to go to sleep at night due to this sacrifice. They might even unalive themselves. They've been trying to unalive you. Yeah, through odorless poison in your food, your drinks, or maybe even your hygiene products. Yeah, and that's how you ended up special needs, or somebody has special needs, or that's how somebody ended up special needs, or that's why somebody is handicapped. They're trying to take any type of support out of your life. Maybe people don't see this. Maybe this was their karma. Somebody could have been an exotic dancer. Something about the strip club. This could be a same-sex stripper. Somebody definitely doing something to children. Mental, psychological, torture, emotional, physical, spiritual, to children, for technology, for money, and for power. And these are God's angels. And you were telling the truth. Somebody is definitely going to be burning in hell. Yep. For fucking with an ascended master's child. The child of an ascended master. The children of an ascended master. Somebody could be overdosing and something called the fire. Somebody, they sold you as a child. Yeah, you're in the music industry, or this is what's going on. Trust your vision. CDC health guidelines. It's sin. A test, a blood test. You're a channel for source. Somebody might be getting a blood test. If somebody in the music industry or the entertainment industry, if their child ends up passing away or something like that, I feel like it's a sacrifice. Something is going down. Somebody is always trying to cover their track, and it's like something is catching up with someone. Look at vengeance is mine, said the Lord. You were found not guilty. You're innocent. And it's backfiring on these motherfuckers. Because this was premeditated. These people who are part of this organized crime. Look, crooked judges and lawyers and military intelligence. They're getting karma for falsifying documents, also tampering with evidence. Okay, when it comes to these deaths, planting drugs on people, getting people locked up. Somebody works at a funeral home. They could have been putting something in. That's why you should really be careful with doing any type of substance at this time. It's for whoever this crooked judges, police, lawyers, and military intelligence, this shit's gonna backfire on their ass. For real. And these crooked CPS agents, backfiring on their ass. They trying to destroy evidence. Yeah. Somebody definitely handicapped. Somebody's child is handicapped. They were overindulging when they were pregnant, and that's why their child is handicapped. Okay, they're doing something to maybe a vulnerable child or a vulnerable adult. Something wasn't delivered, so you didn't get some type of message. They didn't want you to receive some type of message. Okay, what I tell you about that hologram, the matrix. You're going through some type of initiation. Yeah, they can't hide it. Kidnapped. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody was kidnapped. Told you. Okay? I feel like they don't have the right to deliver. They're lying. Like they they don't have the message. That's what it's almost like they don't receive the message. That's why they just read it from a book, because they don't receive the message. So I feel like they're envious and jealous of you. Okay, these people, these people that claim to be religious, these preachers or whatever the case may be, they think they're going to get favor from God from being a false prophet, for claiming to be a prophet, and they're not. And they're involved in these organized crimes. Yeah, look at, somebody's going to pass away, whoever this false prophet, they're involved in a lot more than you might even could imagine. And you couldn't even imagine. Yeah, they're very guilty. Look, oh my goodness. Trying to put love spells, organ harvesting, a blood donor. That's crazy. Population control. Unaliving people. Taking their organs. And setting the evidence on fire. Invasion, alien invasion. And that's why we've returned. That's why we've returned. Yeah, they're definitely hacking and spying. Definitely. How long I've been on here? Almost an hour. Wow, y'all, this is a deep message, and I'm thankful that God allowed me to channel this message. I'm being called to leave it there. It's fated. This union, this is a fated union. This karma. It's all fated. God tried to really give these egoic, money hungry, power hungry individuals an opportunity to make it right in his life. But just like the movie Life, just can't get right, boss. They just can't get right. So I guess they're gonna have to be to the left, everything they own, gone. I have a vision of a lot of people, losing their minds. They wanted what was mine. That's what I'm channeling the whole time. But they can never be divine. Okay? Especially if they keep lying. I came back to get what's mine. And no matter how much the devil keeps trying, it will not prosper in this timeline. With that being said, through Jesus Christ, we unite the dark and the light. Until next time, stay aligned with divine minds. May truth always be what sets you free. Ashe, namaste. Amen. Until we meet again.